and I would spray. So finally, they got bold enough to ask me at my office, what is that you spray in there? I said, oh, it's half Clorox and half water. I said, y'all don't spray in there? You know, because I know they didn't, because I can smell, right? I know they understood clearly. So what in the world? There I was, the only black, and I come in here and spray. I use the bathroom to wipe. I mean, I used to flat insult them. Did you hear what I said? Because, I mean, that's the way I dealt. Because my mom told me that you cannot go. My grandmother told me you cannot go and use a public bathroom. Just can't. It's out of the question. It will not happen. And that's exactly the way it was for me and my brother and my sister. We just didn't do it. We didn't do it. And as good as the hamburger smelled, I felt sorry for the people eating hamburgers prepared by that lady with those long, nasty fingers, because they were surely going to die of some kind of extreme germ. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that, and you know, everybody was dealt with differently. I'm telling you, I was 8 years old before I realized that there was supposed to be a difference. Mind you now, all my good friends in Pratt were white. So I'm in school over here in Montgomery because my mom teaches, and my mom and dad teach over here. But where I really want to be is with my grandmother in Pratt. It got so hot in Montgomery by the time I was 8, and my mama had to sit down and sit me down and explain to me what was happening. And all I could say is, just take me back to Pratt, please. Take me back to Pratt. And we found out over in Pratt, the largest group of the Klan was right there in Prattville, Alabama. And I'm telling you, it was just, it just is a whole thing. I told you, with my own eyes. With my own eyes, Almighty God allowed me to be a witness to the great social changes of this era. And I'm just absolutely most pleased to have had this very special blessing from Him. I'm equally as blessed to have had all of these folk in my life who had influence on the way that I think, the way that I talk, you know, just all of it. Pastor Gratz, always wonderful pastor. You know, most of his photographs here are photographs with the children of our church. He and Mrs. Gratz and their children. Their daughter Margaret and my sister were contemporaries. And in fact,